Hi, my name's Alison Stuart and it's a great pleasure to welcome you to my home. Unfortunately, of course, this year it's very difficult to do any personal appearances and have a nice book launch with lots of lovely smiling faces. So I'm going to be doing a couple of virtual things instead, starting with this introduction to my new release today, The Goldminer'S Sister. Now, if you happen to have read the first book in the Maiden's Creek series, The Postmistress, which is that one, lovely gold, I really do like the embossing, you'll know that these stories are set in a fictional town called Maiden's Creek, somewhere in West Gippsland in Victoria. And it's a little gold mining town. It is actually based on a real town called Walhalla, which is a very special place to me and my husband, and a lot of other people, so I gather from all the lovely notes I've received since The Postmistress came out. It's a standalone story, so it doesn't matter if you haven't read The Postmistress. Obviously the townspeople continue and the town itself continues and the mines are still there, and there are some threads that have carried through from the first story, but the principal story is two completely different new characters, and you can read it without having read the first book at all. So just to give you a little taster of the blurb, which of course you're quite welcome to read anywhere online at the moment. It's now 1873, so the story's moved on about 18 months since the end of The Postmistress. Eliza Penrose arrives in the gold mining town of Maiden's Creek in search of her brother, who those of you who've read The Postmistress will remember as Will Penrose, who was Caleb Hunt's friend. She's planning to make a new life for herself. Instead, she finds a tragic mystery and hints of betrayal by those closest to her. Mining engineer Alec McLeod left Scotland to escape the memory of his dead wife and child, and despite the best efforts of the eligible ladies of Maiden's Creek, Alec is determined never to give his heart again. As lies and deceit threaten Eliza's life, Alec steps in, although he has problems of his own, as he risks his own livelihood and those he holds dear to oppose the dangerous work practices at the Maiden's Creek mine. And when disaster draws the pieces of the puzzle together, Eliza and Alec must save each other. But is it too late? So there you go. The Goldminer'S Sister is out from the 8th of July. Anywhere good books are sold in Australia and New Zealand. Nothing I love more than getting what I call shelfies. So pictures of my book on bookshelves in obscure little places. I'm particularly looking for a book in an airport bookshop, but I guess this day and age that's probably not going to happen. So do post them into me on Facebook or Instagram or whatever your favourite social media platform is, Twitter. Just tag me and make sure I get them, because I do love to see them, and I particularly love to hear from readers if they've enjoyed the book. Do write reviews on Goodreads and Amazon and all the other good places. And look out for us doing a two-hander with Darry Fraser, who's another Oztorical author. Her latest book, Elsa Goody, Bushranger, came out in May, and she and I are doing a double-handed session on Sunday the 12th of July at 4 p.m. on Zoom. So there is a Facebook event for that, so again check out my social media and you'll find all the links for that. So in the absence of any of you to wish me well, here's to the Goldminer'S Sister, and may you enjoy her.